I have not made one video talking about the Michigan sign stealing allegations, but now I think is the time to talk about it. Before I get into this, I want to give you a little background on myself. When I was in college, I used to be the head of our judiciary process inside of our fraternity, so I feel like I have a unique point of view on this whole situation, as well as having other family members inside the legal system. The first thing I want to say about this whole thing is I hope it's not true. Unfortunately, there are some certain facts now and some allegations. We know for an absolute 100 fact at this point in time that Connor Stalions bought tickets to go to other Big Ten opponents' games. And while he was there, he was recording the other team's signs to give to Michigan for them to use in their games. Now, that part is 100% illegal for the NCAA. It is strictly forbidden. Now, there are some allegations out there that still have yet to be proven true, such as Michigan potentially scouting future college football playoff opponents or sharing sign-stealing information with other teams to help give them an advantage to get into the playoffs. So the obvious question is, what should we do now? My personal philosophy for every single investigation or trial that we had as a judiciary process was to first gather all the facts before coming to any kind of decision or judgment. Which, if you've been following the headlines, you know that the NCAA has been doing. There was a report that came out yesterday that said Jim Harbaugh so far has no links to the sign-stealing investigation. Now, whether that will be changed in the future, I don't know. But I do know this: the NCAA and the Big Ten have a responsibility to uphold the rules when all the facts are gathered. And in my opinion, no decision or punishment should be handed to Michigan until the investigation is complete. Now, here's what the Big Ten can do. They can give a violation to Michigan for what they call violating their sportsmanship policy, which essentially says they can ban Jim Harbaugh for 2 games and give him a $10,000 fine, but anything outside of that would cause likely a very big legal battle between Michigan and the Big Ten, as well as it would need approval from many of the heads of the other Big Ten schools. In terms of the NCAA, we know that they have no remorse for Michigan, so we will see what their punishment would be. They could strip wins, Big Ten championships, scholarships, the list goes on and on. The one thing that I don't like about this from the public standpoint is people are saying that because the Big Ten or the NCAA hasn't done anything yet, they're not taking this seriously. It is massively important that both of these organizations get the facts first before making any kind of judgment or decision to risk doing it over again.